You know, as of recently, I've been picking way too much on the PlayStation fanboys, considering what's been happening with Helldivers. Now, granted, they freak out, I could just make easy content on top of that. But you know what, though? I thought to myself, there's a certain group of fanboys that have been neglected for a while, and I thought to myself, let's go ahead and just do a video on them. And if you guys know them well enough, it's the Nintendo fanboys. Yep, there's actually more fanboys besides Hardman Smith. If you can believe it or not, yeah, there's more of them. I kid you not, they're like cockroaches. Now, a lot of you are asking the question, wait, Gar, why are we covering Nintendo fanboys today? Well, I'm going to tell you why. It's the fact that they had an interesting reaction to Switch Tools on Twitter, basically saying, making an official announcement that now you could play Silksong on the Nintendo Switch emulator. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding at all. They had the most interesting reactions to this, basically calling everybody pirates, that they're too cheap to do it, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is gonna get very interesting. So you know what, before we dive right into that content, please make sure to go grab yourself a nice little drink and a nice little snack, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into that content. And FYI, I'm really loving Silksong. Forever Sandarion says, damn, you're all really cheap, huh? Can't even support a $20 game from an indie dev.
Good grief. I know this is blatantly obvious, but you really are a piece of work.
I wonder if when the Nintendo fanboys will finally figure it out that not everything is as cheap as they think it is, especially in places that are not in the United States, that's out of the States, especially in places like, I don't know, Australia, where things turn magically from $20 to $40 to $60 at some extreme cases, depending on where you live in the world. On top of that too, $20 goes pretty far these days, especially you gotta fill up your car of gas. That's probably your bus fare for about a week or two. Oh, and that's probably your grocery bill right there, if you really spread it out just down to the last down cent right there. Yeah, these, I don't know what La La Land these Nintendo fanboys live in, thinking that, it's such a bad thing that you're pirating games, even though the forums within the freaking community has been encouraging people to buy this game. Oh, and the person that you were going after too, boy, he bought the fucking game anyway. Funky says, if you need to pirate a $20 indie game that was announced 7 years ago, you have more issues in your life to worry about. Do these people even understand why people pirate? Some people just can't afford it. They just can't. And of course they've got problems in their life. Why do you think they're doing this in the first place? Because they want to access the game and have fun with it. Eventually they'll just run into extra money they have, and then they'll buy it at a discounted price or at full price. That's how it always happens. That's how it used to happen with me when I didn't have money for games, but I wanted to play the game. Whenever there was like a deep sale on the game, I bought it. I made sure the developers got their money when they're just desserts with it. But these days I don't pirate anymore. But again, this is the reason why people pirate in the first place, is because they just don't have the money to do it, and they want to escape from their problems with the world. Like, what is this? Why is this such a hard concept to understand why people pirate in the first place? Or another reason is that they can't stand the companies. Cough, cough, Nintendo. Toys and Collectibles says, so you're still in a $20 indie game now? Worthless, hypocritical, criminal clowns. Oh, so not only is he a Nintendo fanboy, he's a Disney adult. Lovely. I love these type of people. Okay, you do understand that we don't own these games anymore, right? They have a leash on them called a license, right? And that license can be revoked at any single time. And I'm not talking about your Steam, your Nintendo account, your PlayStation, your Xbox account being banned and then you lose access to it. No, if the developers just don't like you, they can revoke your access to the game that you spent your hard-earned money on that. And if that's the case, that the world we live in, which is what we technically do live in this world, I don't think piracy is a problem. I really don't. Like, if you're going to revoke the privilege of me owning a product that I paid money for with my hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears, yeah, you know, piracy is not a thing anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. I'm always in the, you know, camp of support the developer. Spend your money on things that you actually enjoy. You know, you want the product to do good. But in these type of situations where they can revoke the license, nah. Piracy is actually justified within the current climate of the gaming industry. Man, Nina and I are playing a little good. What is wrong with these Nintendo fanboys names? I swear. So you just proved that a game could be $5 and you'd still find a way to pirate it?
Oh no. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the game is free, $5, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. It doesn't matter. Do you know why piracy is prevalent these days? It's because it's the only true way that we have ownership over anything. And it's not because of the consumer, it's because of the industry. The industry wants full control of everything, and they just want to take our money without any, backlash at all. So the only true way that we actually own our video games, that we spend our hard-earned money on, is literally to pirate the fucking games. On top of that too, DRM is a fucking problem. They ruin our fucking games that we give hard-earned money to them. Like, imagine actually paying for a product and they punish you for buying that product instead of pirating it. Do you see how stupid that is? Do you know why piracy is such a thing these days? No, of course not, because you're over here sucking off the teats of Nintendo, you fucking fanboy. Gummy Gamer says, y'all really pirating a $20 indie game? Every pirate is the worst piece of humanity.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I don't understand you people. No, I really do not understand. Like, I try to understand why you guys feel this way, but once I get, like, the feedback from you guys to understand why you feel like this, it's just, like, the absolute stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. What is wrong with standing up for my rights as a consumer? I don't understand that this thought process that you must surrender your money every single time to a corporation, because if you don't, you're a bad person. You are the worst of humanity, even though there's actually worse people on this fucking planet that are worse than pirates. But no, go ahead. It's your own little stupid ass opinion anyway. God, I fucking hate fanboys with my every fiber of my being. Dean says, disgusting. Hello at Nintendo America, at Nintendo, and at FBI. Lock him up.
I'ma plant me a dumbass tree.
I swear to God, it's gotta be like a prerequisite for being a fucking fanboy. You have to be a fucking moron. I'm sorry for dropping so many F-bombs, but this is what I see on the daily with these absolute moronic idiots. You're tagging Nintendo on an account that just does updates for emulators? Are you kidding me? How sad are you? How much of a peasant are you to the corporations? Like, none of this affects you in the long run. But, it affects Nintendo because they're not getting that money. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck Nintendo all the way back to the ends of the fucking earth. On top of that, too, what they're technically doing here is technically legal. Because you know what? Because all he's doing is providing updates for emulators. That's it. He's not providing links to pirated games or anything like that. No, all he's doing is showing updates of the fucking emulator. There is no big fucking... There's nothing bad about it. On top of that, too, Nintendo's own lawyer said it's perfectly legal. And you know what? I'm going to read the snippet straight from this article where it quotes them. At the Tokyo Esports Fiesta earlier this week, top lawyers and intellectual property leaders from Capcom, Koei Tecmo, Konami, and Nintendo discussed a variety of issues concerning copyright and IP in the gaming industry. Regarding emulators, patent attorney and a deputy general manager of Nintendo's intellectual property department Koji Nishirumi, I probably saw the shit out of that, agreed that they are technically completely legal. Even if Nintendo was going to sue them, they're just wasting their fucking times. How many times do I have to tell you morons that you're never going to get rid of emulation? It's never going to die. You cut one head off, another head grows. Actually, 5 more heads grow. It's like a hydra. It's never going to end. You could try to end it as much as you can, but it's never going to end. Just like with the ROMs that have been on this fucking internet for fucking years. Yeah, you can get rid of the ROM sites as much as you want to, Nintendo, but you know, deep down inside, it's already too fucking late. It's already crossed the fucking internet. And once it's on the fucking internet, it's here to stay forever. And look at this. He's not the only one who's doing it too. I don't care if you bought it or not. The game literally just came out. Fuck you at Nintendo and at Team Cherry. Bro, what is wrong with these people? I wanted to edit this and put a little goofy voice behind it, but no. Look at these sorry sacks of shit over here. Look at these people. They are sucking a corporation down. I'm not saying Team Cherry because honestly, what I've seen from Team Cherry, they don't give too much a fuck. But you're tagging Nintendo. Like I said earlier, these people don't care about gaming. They only care about the corporations and the little pretty tag that comes along with it. That's the only reason why they're tagging Nintendo and going this far, because it's cut money from Nintendo and they're pissed at the fact that Daddy Nintendo doesn't get any of the money from it. Herp a derp. It's such a sad reality to be a fucking fanboy. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. I can't wait till they lose all their exclusives. I can't wait. Like, I swear to God, I sit here every single day trying to think for myself for once, like, do these guys even, like, understand the legal system that's going on at all? Do they understand that they're doing it legally? Like, there's some bad eggs out there that straight up post it onto the internet for people to illegally download. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever, okay? Like, whatever the case may be. But they don't understand the process in order to get this stuff working. Like, do they not understand that in order to get that game onto PC, that you need the physical game or the data version bought straight from the eShop? Do these fuckers, like, even venture around, or they just eat the slop that they're fed every single day? I will never understand. I will never be one of these brain outlets ever again. I can't stand the fucking Nintendo fanboys. They are the dumbest of the dumb fan bases, or I should say fanboys that are ever to exist. Like, they are giving PlayStation fanboys a run for the money. And you know what, fam? That's all the content I got you guys for today. I sit here and wonder, trying to figure myself out, how do these fuckers tie their shoes? How do they feed themselves? How do they drive themselves to work every single morning? I will never understand. I don't get it, fam. I just don't get it. But you know what, though? I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you spending your time on this video, hanging out with me, hearing me ranting and raving about the Nintendo fanboys, bitching and complaining about the emulating Silksong. I appreciate it. I really do. So thank you very much for watching the video. And if you enjoyed these type of videos from my ranting and raving, my fanboy videos, my reviews, really got to get started on those reviews, I swear, then please leave a like and comment in the comment section. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. It really is. It's always interesting to see your guys' side of things in the discussion. You know what I mean? And hey, you enjoy my type of craziness in these type of videos? Well, subscribe to the channel because I'll definitely have more coming for you guys. But you know what, fam? Thank you very much for watching. I'm pretty much done doing the sellout stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.